The products of the chemical industry make our lives significantly better and more pleasant. But those products require a lot of energy to make. In Germany, they account for some 10% of the total electricity and gas demand. One reason for this is that many chemical production processes require high temperatures, with large amounts of raw materials having to be heated up and then cooled back down. As a result, processes that make efficient use of materials and energy are becoming increasingly important. Evonik is applying its innovative power to the problem, developing and starting up a new chemical production plant in Marl. Several hundred metric tons of raw materials are processed here each day, and the energy balance is highly efficient. A project team initially looked at and studied each individual step in the process. The question they asked themselves was whether the waste heat from one production step could be used in another step as valuable energy. They perfected that approach to such an extent that the largest consumer in the process, a 90-meter distillation column for separating mixtures of materials, can now be heated entirely with waste heat. Their simple yet ingenious trick was to take the heat or cold generated in individual production steps and feed it into large heat exchangers for use in other steps. What had once been a hot stream, for instance, is cold when it exits the heat exchanger, while what had been a cold stream leaves the exchanger hot. Another aspect of the project involved significantly expanding Marl's existing hot water network so that other production plants could be integrated into the system as well. Using steam to heat and cool material streams is a completely normal process in the chemical industry. Ordinarily, however, the steam had to be generated in gas or coal-fired power plants.
In our plant, we have minimized the uses of steam. Instead of that, we are using hot process steams for heating. This amount of energy would be enough for heating more than 10 million bathtubs per year.
This innovation saves production and energy costs. Plus, it also reduces demand for natural gas and coal, which the plant would need were it not for the new process, and that in turn protects the environment. The energy that Evonik saves by using heat exchangers in its process flows cuts the company's CO2 emissions by over 50,000 metric tons each year, a figure corresponding to the energy required to heat over 10,000 homes.
Evonik. Power to create.